These chocolate chip cookies are my kids' all-time favorite. And who doesn't like a good chocolate chip cookie recipe? These are soft, sweet, puffed, chewy inside and crunchy outside cookies with nice, bounteous amounts of bricky bites of chocolate chips in between. And I'm pretty sure you will love this recipe. When I started making cookies, I had several questions in my mind whether to use softened butter or the melted butter. The answer is we can use both, and when we use melted butter, we get more flatter, tender, and chewy cookies. And when we use softened butter, it melts down slowly in the oven, and which help to keep the shape of the cookies a little more, and it gives more cake-like texture to the cookies. Another doubt was whether to use white sugar or brown sugar. The answer is when we use white sugar, it gives more crispier and flatter cookies. And when we use brown sugar, as it contains molasses in it, it creates more softer, moistened and denser cookies. Another question was whether to use baking soda or the baking powder. And the answer is if we want to make more puffier cookies, use the baking powder, and if you want to make more flatter or more evenly spread cookies, then use baking soda. So let's see how to make these soft chewy cookies. The ingredients that we need are chocolate. The chocolate chips we take 180 to 200 grams. These chocolate chips are the stars in these chocolate chip cookies. So make sure that you take the best quality chocolate. Granulated sugar 100 grams. Brown sugar 135 grams. 2 large eggs. Salt 1 teaspoon, baking powder 1 teaspoon, cornstarch 2 teaspoons, and vanilla essence 1 teaspoon, and flour 300 grams. Now we are going to start by creaming the butter and the sugar. Now we are going to add 2 eggs, one at a time. Mix well after adding each of them and make sure they are nicely incorporated. And to give a little more flavor, we are going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. It gives a nice aroma to our mixture. Now it's time to add the dry ingredients, and we are going to pour in the flour, baking powder, cornstarch and salt into a sieve. Now everything is evenly distributed. And now mix the dough, but be careful that not to overmix the batter, because when we overmix the flour, it will create gluten and it can result in more tough and hard cookies. So just mix until everything is well incorporated. Now it's time to add the chocolate chips. And now a thick chocolate chip cookie dough is now ready. Take a small bowl-sized dough for each cookies onto your parchment paper and spacing a ball of dough roughly 2 inches apart, and the ball will flatten when cooked. So try to visualize the size of your finished cookie when you make the small portions. And you can make 36 to 40 cookies out of this dough. And if you want to keep it for later, you can store it in the fridge for about 3 days or in the freezer for about a few months. now the softer, chewier, delicious cookies are now ready. I hope you will try this recipe and I'm sure you will love it. And please don't forget to comment down below the tips and techniques that you use while making chocolate chip cookies so that others can benefit from your great baking tips. Thanks for watching this video and please make sure you subscribe to this channel for more recipes.